Hi Ryan, Amanda Flamati. Do you remember me from yesterday, Paramount?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. I'm fairly new. I've only been there a few months, but they had said between 1 and 1:30 was a good time to catch you today.
Sure.
Is that still true? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You can come over here and sit down.
Okay, great. Thank you. All right. Well, I know that your time's opening up a little bit
Mm-hmm.
to be able to get together to talk with people, but it's kind of hard right now, huh? At the same time.
It is. I've had a lot of physical problems over the past few years. Got hurt at work, and
I heard that was pretty sudden too, that whole thing, huh?
yeah, I fell on my truck, and it was an ice storm the night before, and I fell and slipped in the back of the truck, and I landed on my hip and my back area, and I've since had a major hip surgery and back surgery a couple months ago. So and I'm still in quite a bit of pain, but it's still fairly new. So I'm just trying to recover, and I guess trying to make plans for my for my future, because I'm kind of doing a lot of this more physical work. I've been in management as well, but I've been,
That's great.
I decided that one of the best ways here in Maine was to make decent money was to drive truck, and I had my own route, so so it was a good thing, and until I got hurt, so I'm kind of in the midst of trying to change plans, and so that's basically.
How's that going? Changing plans.
Well, it's been rough, but I've been thinking about the possibilities of going back to school. I worked with people in the past. I enjoyed working with people. I never made very much money at doing it. I worked in residential counseling. I was also a youth pastor for 4 or 5 years, and I enjoyed doing those things. It just, of course, as a youth pastor, it wasn't a paid position, but the residential counseling and working in crisis and different things, and those are things I really enjoy doing. I just figured it would be better if I was thinking about going back into that field, that I maybe possibly think about school and see those options while I'm going to surgery. I might still need more surgery. It's kind of undecided right now.
But you like people.
I do.
I can hear that. Everything you say is, people oriented, whether you're making money or not. So that's a great quality.
Yeah,
Really good.
I like people, and I think that I've always just worked to work. So, and it kind of wears on you, and it's gotten me awful tired over the years to just do that and not feel like I'm accomplishing anything or making a difference in the world. It makes me feel good that I'm supporting my family, but in the same sense, inside I always kind of felt really empty, and didn't really feel like I was making a difference in the world. And I've always wanted to do that. It was kind of just not really clear to me how to accomplish that, but I think it was kind of, for me, this is in an odd sense of the way is a blessing, in a sense that slowed me down a bit to realize that sometimes when we think some things are important, they're just not, and what's really important is that we do find happiness, we do find joy, especially when we spend so much time of course in our families. That's the most important to me, is my family, but like away for being away for work so long, it's important that I enjoy what I do as well. So when I come home from work, that I'm not so torn and so kind of just drained.
You feel fulfilled.
Yeah.
It's what I hear you saying. You want something that makes you feel like you're doing what you're supposed to be.
Right.
What you feel led to be doing.
Right.
Yeah. And not focus just on the money. Be nice if you could have both of them.
Yeah, it would be.
Nice.
It would be. So that's why I figure
But
school.
maybe they're going back to school. That's what I was saying. You mentioned that.
Yeah. So a lot of struggles and stuff like that. So financially, it's been tough, and a lot of things to think about, and to because it's obviously going to school. We don't get paid to go to school per se, but
Not always.
I do get some disability right now. So until I make
Might
a
be the
decision,
right
so
time.
that's what's it going to do with more surgery. That so I think I'll still have that for a while until I get some final answers in regards to if they're going to have more surgeries or what's going to be the long term, for this right now. Right now, I still got some time, but I've got to start thinking about if school's going to be the best option, which I'm leaning towards it might be, but.
Well, you did say that you don't get paid to go to school, but that would kind of be like, being paid to go to school. 'Cause
Right.
if you're paid in the meantime and you can get your schooling done, then you could maybe make a little more money and do what you like.
This is true.
So.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you said, so I hope it's true.
Yeah, I guess I did say that one.
That's okay. No, that would be good.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you're thinking about doing the schooling thing, how serious really are you about that? Because if you only have a certain amount of time that you'll have disability, you might want to see, if that's really what you want to do, and then, you really want to go for it or no?
Yeah, well, I think that, I gotta really start looking at it and getting the information about the classes and what it costs, and I know there's financial aid and those types of things, so I gotta look and I did apply. I know I've done that for the financial aid.
Really?
So I made that step, but I hadn't made the quick decision to go yet. So
You did the financial aid for this semester coming up?
Yeah.
Oh wow,
So
that's great.
just
'cause
in
there's
case I
still,
did make that decision. So
Yeah, because you still got probably another 6 weeks until that closed.
yeah.
So you could definitely get results in and probably get signed up.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
So I gotta get it. If I'm gonna do it, I gotta just do it and get the information on the classes and just, So I've gotta.
But you've already applied for financial aid, so that tells me you're pretty motivated. You've already kind of put that foot out there.
Right, and I don't have any problem being accepted in the school because I graduated from there before with another degree that just was really of no use to me, but I didn't want
No?
to finish up. Well, no, I wanted to get something finished up in the science field because I had started something years ago with the thoughts of being a marine biologist, and I guess over the years my goals have changed, and I guess that's okay. And kind of realized that really, that was kind of more of a hobby, and I still like to do scuba diving and those different things, but I think it's more of a hobby, and really kind of what I feel called and led to do is really work with people and make a difference in their lives. So I kind of give back, and so I guess in that sense things have shifted for me. So I'm kind of just a little older, later in life, but that's okay.
That's all right. Well, but if you've already completed one degree, that's great because it shows that, you can do this, that you've done it before, you're motivated, you're definitely able to apply yourself and get it done.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really great.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I don't know if you have access to maybe any information that could be helpful, but
Well, if you're doing the financial aid, that would have been the first thing I would have said, get that applied for. Just figure out what you want to do with people.
Yeah.
You said you want to work with people, but just figure out exactly what you want to do, and then see if they have the classes you need, and if they're available, and just kind of get plugged in. Maybe I don't know what you have for base classes. I've never looked at that, so that's something maybe you want to figure out who your advisor would be. Kind of get together with somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's great, though.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
I mean, you're definitely, you're going through a hard time, but you're not letting that keep you buckled down at all. You're kind of just saying, I'm going to take advantage of this time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's great. And you're good for rides and all that?
Yeah, for the most part. I've got to find, childcare for my daughter sometimes and stuff like that to get involved in. So I obviously can't take her into a college class, so I'd have to work that out too as well.
Right.
So.
Okay, so a couple things to maybe figure out.
Yeah.
Do you have a way to, like a babysitter, or are you thinking daycare route? What are you thinking?
Well, I'd like to see her because she's going to be in school next year, but I'd like to try to get her in more of a setting that's kind of more school schooling, so preschool or
Right.
something. So
Get it ready.
Mhm.
Alright, so you got a few things to kind of put together.
so
So-
that's going to be a struggle financially with being able to afford childcare. So
Well, there might be some vouchers and things you can check into the state office on that.
yeah,
Maybe you can have them send you an application. Would that be okay?
sure, yeah,
Yeah, and then you can kind of connect and see if that's going to be an option for you. Would be good.
okay, yeah, sounds good.
All right. Well, I think it's, again, I just think it's really great that you're kind of really thinking about these changes you got to make where you can't really do the physical work anymore, and kind of maybe getting into what's going to make you happier in the long run anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So, good for you. It's awesome.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me over.
Okay.
So, thank you. Okay. Bye.